Welcome back to All Things ETH. My name is Aaron, and on the channel we talk about all things Ethereum. We talk about projects, play to earn, NFTs, and price. And today, guys, I want to show you what I'm doing in the bear market right now. I've got a couple things going on. It's been a while since I've been on here. I took a little break to do some stuff for Easter. I'm a pastor at my church. I do all the technical direction. I'm cover advertising and for that church, and I also have a side business doing advertising, video production, drone videography, these sorts of things. So I'm a very busy guy. I have a wife, 4 kids, and I've got a lot going on, but I've been trying to keep up with this YouTube channel, and I did successfully for about 9 months, from August all the way until just before Easter in April, and now it is almost June, and it's May 31st, and I'm excited to get back into this, guys. I need to take a little break just to get, I had a really long sprint. I had one of my employees at the church quit in November, and it took me until essentially the day after Easter to get somebody back on, and since I've onboarded him, I'm ready to get back into this, and I have a little more time on my hands. So, what am I doing in crypto? Obviously, we're in the bear market now. Let me show you my screen. I want to show you kind of where we've come from. If you're not already super busy with what you're doing in crypto, I want to just say now's the time to make money, right? So buying low, DCing in, not financial advice, guys, but definitely this is what I'm doing. Buying crypto at cheap prices, especially Ethereum. Ethereum right now is at $1,900. I have purchased it as high as $4,000, guys. I will say that I did FOMO in back around $3,900. This was pre-November. This was back in probably September, October of last year. Definitely bummed that I did that, but it's all about DCing, guys. I've purchased a few more ETH here and there over the last couple months, and just got my last one under $2,000. We went all the way down below 1,800 and into the almost 1,750 range, which is just insane because I bought my first ETH down around $1,750, $1,800 way over a year ago, a year and a half ago, back in, I think, November of 2021? No, November of 2020 was my first Ethereum purchase, and we were right around, or maybe it was early 2021. Anyway, it was around $1,800, $1,900. So right back to where we came from. We've been at all-time highs of $4,800 over the last 6 months, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. Now, one thing I'm doing, I've got all my Ethereum right now either in Lido, so staked ETH in Lido. I highly recommend that if you are holding ETH at all, that you put it into Lido Finance, and not financial advice again, guys, but you're going to make a decent liquidity, or you're going to make a decent yield on your ETH while you're waiting for the merge, right? So if you're not familiar with the merge, that's coming hopefully in August, no later than September, and that's where the Ethereum chain goes from proof of work, which currently miners are mining Ethereum with ASICs, just like, and in graphics cards, just like they are with ASICs in Bitcoin. But when the merge happens, that will no longer be the case, and we will be earning yields on Ethereum in staking contracts. So proof of stake will be the validation, the proof of validation for the network. So it will no longer be done by the miners, but the holders of Ethereum, and I think that's going to be awesome for all of us. The halvening, the triple halvening that's going to happen is going to be insane, guys. So once people catch on to the fact that Ethereum will drastically drop in issuance, and the burn potential will drastically drop, the total supply will get a surge in the price because of scarcity. So right now I am staking in Lido. You can use, and Lido does all these coins. You can stake all of them for different yields here. 4% APR on Ethereum currently, and go to stake now. connect your wallet. I connect my MetaMask. Right now you can get, if you're outside the US, I will put it this way, 1inch, you can go to 1inch and stake, or actually purchase or trade your Ethereum for Steth for less money than you typically would have to purchase it. So you get basically a 7% discount right now on purchasing it from or transferring it, doing an exchange on 1inch. Unfortunately, in the US, you cannot use 1inch unless you can put your IP address outside of the country, which, yeah, I don't recommend that. Or you can just stake it here, which is great. If you're in the United States, this is the best way to do it, and you get a 4% APR, which is fantastic. And that auto compounds, guys. Lido will auto compound for you. You do not need to restake your earnings. There is a transaction cost plus gas fees, so just look out for that. And then you can hold it as long as you want. And the cool thing about getting staked ETH is that it's a liquidity token. I made the mistake, and I do recommend you don't do this yourself. Don't put your ETH into the Coinbase staking. The rewards have been decreasing more rapidly than they have been for a place like Lido, and they don't give you a liquidity token. A liquidity token is like a receipt, guys, that you can use to trade your Steth for ETH. 1-to-1. Let's go to, real quick, go to Uniswap. And I just want to look at this because I've got Lido in my MetaMask account right now. And I just want to show you how Steth, the staked ETH token from Lido, can be claimed for, let's go to Steth, claimed for ETH. So import. I have 3.8 Steth, and I want to transfer it into ETH. So let's say I just want to do one, just to get a good comparison here. Fetching best price. So 0.97, you will lose a little bit in that transaction, obviously, and gas is going to cost you some too. However, you guys, you're able to transfer this in and out. That's a discount of about, what, $40 right now on the price of ETH. So it's not that bad. If you wanted to get that liquidity out of your Steth, you will make $40 essentially in a month or two, based on you know, that 3.8% or the 4% staking rewards that you get with Lido anyway with the Steth. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm putting mine into the Ribbon vault. So I've taken my my Steth and I've brought it into Ribbon Finance. That's ribbon.finance, and then this is the app here. You can go to products and you can just stake ETH here too. You don't have to go through the process of doing the Lido switch. In fact, right now it looks like there's a better yield or projected yields APY on the ETH vault here and versus the Steth vault. But I put all of my money into the Steth vault because I like making the extra APY, the 4% APY on top of the Steth vault. So that's awesome there. And then so the projected APY is slightly lower on the Steth right now. But that doesn't include, I don't think, the rewards that you get from holding Steth long term. So that's pretty cool. So I've got in here, and I've gone to, you can transfer in ETH or you can transfer in Steth. I've transferred in Steth. You can you know, put in, you connect your wallet up here first. This is automatic because I've already done this, but and then you preview your deposit. You do have to pay gas fees to get this, but right now, this current week, I'm going to be making 0.23% on my I have like 1 point, what is it? I have in the vault currently like 1 and change. Yeah, 1.03 I think it said in the previous window here. Yeah, down here on the left I have 0.039, and actually just started with 1. So I deposited 1 ETH exactly, and in 3 months I've made 0.039 or 3.9% in 3 months. So let's just calculate that out right now. The price of Ethereum currently is at 1940. Let's times that, multiply that by 0.39, and that's $75 that I didn't have in Ethereum before. So of course, when you I'm just compounding my Ethereum, right, guys? I'm not really trying to make US dollars necessarily in the moment. I'm actually hoping that the price of Ethereum goes up quite a bit. And what I'm really looking forward to is when we're back over $4,000 per ETH. So 4,000 times 0.039 is $156. So I've made $156 in 3 months if the price goes back to $4,000, which, you know, isn't a lot of money for some people, and certainly isn't for me. I can make a couple $100 easily in a day, up to $1,000 in a day easily in the work that I do. But this is passive income, guys. I'm expecting to use this for retirement purposes in the very distant future, not in the near future. So what I'm doing personally is putting as much as I can into Ethereum and other altcoins, primarily Ethereum, and buying it up and then putting it in staking protocols that earn me yield on that, so that when the price eventually goes, you know, to 4,000, 6,000, 10,000 and beyond, just like Bitcoin has, I do think we're going to see some massive returns. So this is my current and almost only retirement plan that I have. I've got quite a bit wrapped up in ETH related stocks on my IRAs, but most of my value, most of the crypto that I have, and that's why I've called my channel All Things ETH, guys, because I'm banking hardcore. It's not just lip service here. You get what I'm doing with the Ethereum that I'm putting into my retirement plan, and this is something I'm very passionate about. So another cool thing about Ribbon, and it's similar to Curve. So if you've done any work with Curve, Curve will, if you stake tokens, you get the Curve token in as a part of your rewards, and you do as well here with Ribbon. So this is a little bit unknown to a lot of people, and there's not a lot of information on this, so I'm gonna actually do a separate video on this at some point. But if you go to the contract, this will bring you to Etherscan, and you can find this in some of the documentation on the Ribbon blog. But this is how you claim your Ribbon tokens. You are allowed to claim Ribbon tokens with each week that your staked, your vault locked Steth or ETH is in. And so you go to Etherscan, you hit this contract header here, go to write as proxy, you connect your Web3 wallet, which is mine is MetaMask. You connected there, and then you want to go to max redeem and then hit write, and this will open up your MetaMask, ask you to verify the transaction, and unfortunately it does not say how many tokens you will be pulling down, and $16 for a transaction where I don't know what I'm getting is a little bit iffy, but what I'm probably going to do is wait until gas prices are a little bit lower, guys. They have been much lower in the last couple of days. Today's been a minting day, obviously, for some NFTs. So I'm going to wait until maybe this evening or tomorrow, see if I can't get this the gas price below 50 Gwei, which will translate to, you know, a $10 or less transaction over here on Etherscan. Although I'm very tempted to do this, I'll probably do it in a video format again. So when I do that, I will show you how many Ribbon I collect with that. Now, what can you do with the Ribbon token? Well, you can put it in the vaults. You can actually connect your wallet here as well, And then I don't have any ribbon in my wallet right now because I haven't gone and done that contract, that max redeem contract yet. But you can lock your ribbon if you have any to approve ribbon, and it has to see it in your wallet. My wallet balance is 0 right now, so I'm not going to be able to. But this is how you lock your ribbon, and then you get voting power, this VERBN voting power, and then you have locked ribbon, and then you can actually go in and vote on gauge voting and governance proposals, which is awesome. I am on their Discord here. You can see that they have a lot of information about voting, what they're voting for, what tokens they're going to make new vaults for, these sorts of things, and you get to vote on that as a voting member. But then also, guys, this is super cool, you can actually go in and you start making some rewards from staking within this as well, not just in Ribbon, but you can also go into staking and you get R tokens, or these vault gauge tokens, which is cool. So I personally have a continue. I have amassed 0.84 unstaked balance in my wrap staked ETH theta vault, and that is significant. And I get to stake that as a part of participating in that vault, and if I stake some ribbon as well, I'll get some boosted reward here and get APY on that, and then I'll be able to claim those rewards from the R token staking, and that will be start to add up as well. Now the price of ribbon is pretty low right now. It was super high. I mean, it hit over $5 and it's currently at 31 cents. So huge upside potential here. Now, one thing I do want to let you know that if you go back to Ribbon here, this is the Steph vault. I just want to go to Ribbon in general. So I'm going to go to Ribbon. Let's see if I can find the info here. I think if we go to holders, I think I might have to go like CoinGecko or something like this, but I do know that out of the 1 billion total ribbon out in that's could be minted, there's a very limited supply currently out in the marketplace. I watched a video of a guy that posted 2 months ago. He said it was at like 5%. I do think there's more ribbon released. Obviously, every week there's new ribbon released with the vault contracts being able to reward those who have been in the vaults for another week. The vaults are all options based, so they have expiry dates on every single Friday, and they use an exchange in London to do this, so you actually get instead of having to wait until the end of the day Friday to make sure the options contracts expire, well, they actually expire early on Friday mornings in the US because of the time difference. So you actually don't have to wait until the end of the day Friday. 3 p.m. Is typically the end of the options Friday expiration of options contracts in the US. Well, because of the time change, pretty much right when I wake up in the morning in Central Time, US, you get to see if your contract has expired in the money or out of the money, which is a big relief. I have not had a contract yet on my Ribbon Finance in 3 months. That's probably, 12 to 15 weeks of use with the Ribbon Vaults and not lost a option call yet. So they are, want to go over this real quick. They are in the there's different options contracts going on here. So it's covered call for the Steph vault, it's covered call for the ETH vault. these stable coins are going to be put selling, which makes sense for stable coins, but all the others are covered call, which means as long as the price stays below the strike price, current strike price is at $2,100 per Ethereum or per steth, and the current price of steth is 1957 because it is pegged to ETH, and you can hope that we stay under that, or you can hope that we go over that, depending on your other accounts. Obviously I've got ETH in different places, so I would love to see the price of ETH over $2,100, but maybe not before Friday. So I do expect, since we've had such volatility in the last week, ETH went from nearly $1,700 at the low to just above $2,000 at the high in the last 48 hours. Quite a big change. That's an easy 10% change, maybe closer to 12%. And generally these strike prices are way out of the money. Currently we're getting a little close. Now if we did see a bull run come around the corner, I would be a little bit concerned with the yield on this. Yields are super high right now. In fact, I've seen yields as high as 33% on these projected yields, depending on the strike prices. And so usually they're pretty far out of the money, $200–300 easily above the current price of ETH. And this one's been the closest, but we did drop down pretty far and then saw a major return back to where we were currently, really. So the last time that ETH was at $2,100 was on May 23rd, which just over a week ago. So it is a little bit concerning that the strike price is so low. I wouldn't be surprised if we did hit it this week for the first time, but that's also why I'm waiting to put more of my staked ETH into this contract, because I want to see what happens this week. But I'm going to be adding more to this. I'm going to be amassing ribbon. I'm going to be staking my ribbon and boosting my rewards and staking those R token guys to maximize what you can do in the Ribbon Finance app. And it is a decentralized app in a certain regard. Everything about it is decentralized in that the strike prices are algorithmic, and the deposits are all given essentially back to the DAO, which ribbon holders are the DAO for this protocol. So pretty cool, fairly decentralized, and has been working really well. In fact, this has been around for over a year, guys. This isn't like some new protocol. They've been doing the Bitcoin, USDC and ETH vaults since version 1. In fact, the steth vault wasn't added until probably 6 months ago, and then they're talking about going to V3 and adding a bunch more tokens. So Ape right now is interesting. This one had a really high return, but it looks like most people have gotten out of that. I'm not sure why. So right now the safest thing to be in, I would say, is either the ETH or the staked ETH. Obviously the USDC is also going to be good for making a return, but the best yields right now are in steth and ETH themselves. So jump on in here, guys. This is a great place to amass more ETH, in my opinion. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe for more content just like this. Watch some of my other videos if you'd like to know more about the ETH protocol and other ERC20 tokens. I'm big into Axie Infinity as well as the Gala Games metaverses, so check those videos out as well. How to make those tokens work for you in this market. With that, thanks for watching again, and God bless.